Hello everyone, thanks for joining us today for our IMSE Senior Design Project presentation. We had the opportunity to work with Alliant Energy on this project and we're super excited to share it all with you. Our project sponsor is Marty Menson and the project manager for this was Nick Peterson, and you can see those free mugs he gave us up there, which we greatly appreciate. We also wanted to start off with some introductions of ourselves. My name is Isaac Lewis.
I'm Austin Dewberry.
I'm Nate Sepich.
And I'm Tyler Vogel.
And we'll dive right into a video.
So Alliant Energy has been around for a long time. And something they really care about is being a stewardship for the environment. Some of the examples of things that they do for the environment is they go stock sturgeon lakes. They help with the DNR every year to go stock lakes to help the fishing industry bloom in the state. As I was talking about, Alliant really cares about being a steward to the environment, including, like I was talking about, stocking sturgeon ponds. And as an avid fisherman like myself, that's something that I really care about doing in my free time.
All right, Austin, let's go.
All right.
Now that you saw that awesome video, we'll give you the bottom line up front so we don't waste any of your time. So Alliant Energy wants to improve upon their current staffing model so that they can maximize their current resources and also ensure that all the work that they have is completed. So to do that, we're going to be providing Alliant Energy with 2 deliverables. The first 2 there, you can see an optimization model and a Power BI report. And using those, we'll be able to give them staffing level recommendations so that they can ensure all their work is completed.
So like we were saying, the current staffing situation at Alliant Energy is only using one piece of data, and that is responder calls, which are just after-hour calls that need to be completed, and that is for all 16 zones across Iowa. So at the beginning of the semester, Alliant came to us with a lot of data, and they weren't really sure what we could do with it, but we took some time, and we investigated the data, and with discussions with the Alliant team, we came to a conclusion of how we could help them out with the data that they gave us. So we were able to turn their current staffing model that only uses responder calls to factor the amount of employees per zone, and we included 2 new sources of data, which were the miles of line and the number of customers.
The design solution that we came up for Alliant Energy consisted of 2 main deliverables that we gave them. One being a Power BI dashboard, and this was an interactive tool where they can examine all the metrics that they have going on in each zone, such as the number of responder calls, the number of miles of line for gas and electric, and the number of customers, and tons more data that they have for each zone. Along with that, we also gave them an optimization model. And what this optimization model was a linear program that took in the constraints of the responder calls, the miles of line, and the number of customers in each zone and gave them an output for recommended number of employees for each zone. So as you can see, once we set up our staffing model with all those constraints that we wanted, it gave us the recommended staffing for each the electric and gas across all 16 zones in Iowa. And one benefit of having a more optimal solution for their staffing is they don't have to worry about hiring contractors if they don't have to. When they hire contractors, they run the risk of spending more money than they would like to on their labor costs. And now we'll dive into.
As an avid homeowner for the last at least 40 years or so, I can say that I really like working with Alliant Energy for my electricity and my gas bills. They always treat me very fairly, and recently it seems like they've been really staffed well and on time a lot. It must have been because of some project I read about in the paper where they were working with Iowa State's senior design team in the IMSE program. But regardless, it just gave me a lot more time to go hang out with my dog or go to the tennis club and work on my forehands and backhands, you know, instead of worrying about my bills and so forth. It's just great that they're, staffing so optimized very well and so forth. Fishing, like I said, Alliant Energy really cares about being a steward to the environment and caring about whether it be the fishing with sturgeon in lakes, stocking butterflies within our environment, and even giving back to our education system. Like I said, Alliant Energy is a really great company to work for and to work with. They really care about their people and the environment, not even including the community that is around it. So, oh wait, I think I got one. I'll talk to you guys later.